love thy neighbor, love thyself, treat thy neighbor with respect, and you will be treated with respect. Like, it's just normal.
That's essentially the basic rule of Satanism. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
Being a Satanist doesn't sound that bad.
They were just marching, and they're like, yeah, we just don't believe in harming other people's freedoms and stopping them for having full autonomy of their own bodies. So we're out here and we're showing support, and we're giving protests. And
those are
Satanists, dude.
Those are hell seekers.
Oh my God, those are healthy life seekers. That's what that is. Jesus Christ.
Every day,
awesome.
I don't know, bro. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, maybe it's about time. Yeah.
Claps. All right, clap. 1, 2, 3.
Too slow, bitch.
Who are you talking to, pussy? Ew. Why do you struggle to?
I forgot what episode. I was like, I forgot what episode I said, but again, you're not meant to be straight.
Oh, I feel like you say that every other episode at this point.
He says that when you're not even on.
Oh,
I do?
Yeah, in your sleep.
Oh,
when you wake up, when you see a message.
Oh,
you're making it sound like I'm obsessed with me.
You make it sound like me and him talk a lot. We don't do that.
I don't know what the fuck.
You don't talk a lot.
You're weird. Anyway,
he said obsessed.
Richard,
hey guys, welcome to another episode.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Yo, end the episode. That's gonna be the main intro. Just keep doing that.
What the fuck? I just got a friend request on Steam. What the fuck's going on?
You're
bots
getting fucking botted, yeah.
And then you talked about how I got like my voice thingy was corrupted too. Hydro.
What'd you look up?
Oh, this person.
What website you using?
Which hentai you been watching?
So much. Now this person's on CS2. I'm assuming. Oh, maybe I have something on my inventory that they want or something.
What the hell? People just add you because they see something they like.
I think I have it so where random people can't message me. So yeah, if you want to message someone to trade or stuff like that, I think they can do that. But
tell them $10,000.
Wow,
for this mint condition knife.
Imagine if I had a knife, that would be crazy. I don't even think I have anything like super good on my inventory either.
Don't we know somebody who has like something really good?
Nice stickers.
I can't think. I mean, I was like Brian, but I don't think Brian.
No,
Brian doesn't
have us know. No, I don't think so.
Do you know somebody?
Do I know someone? Yes, I do. I do know someone. He has a knife. I think he got it from. I think he just got it from trading up or buying or trading for a knife that he already had, something like that. So,
well, congrats to him.
Has a knife.
He's a millionaire now.
Right? Imagine. It'd be crazy.
I wish, bro.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I'm your host for the day. As usual, we got Rich. We got Lee. Somewhere in my screen. He's on my list.
What?
You got me.
Stop. You know what? Act
know
like you. That's normal.
That's 2 clips. That's 2 clips that are gonna. I need the little dancing one to like appear every here and there in the video now, Richard.
Richard, if you can somehow like just cut that out, and then I'll just make that a sub alert or something. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Ew.
Wait, which one? You got it. Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
Any specific music?
Sober version. No, he's gonna make it into an alert.
Oh,
no, but I'm saying
music or
you can make it
me
music.
saying that'd be great. That'd be great. Just the whole part of me just saying, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" And then it would just be after 6 for the song.
I'm gonna put a fucking random ass. What's it called? Like little stupid beat behind it.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Anyway,
oh my God.
I was like, speaking of streaming, this is a good transition. So this is something I wanted to talk about last week, but I saw more stuff about it this week. So you guys know about obviously like kick streamers, right? Like they're a little more unhinged. There's a lot of some weird shit that happens on that site.
Yes.
Okay, so do you guys know a popular old YouTuber? I think he started during the prank era of YouTube. It was like it's just a prank people who would like go around and they'd go around and piss people off back in like I think 2010, right?
Get their teeth punched in.
Yeah, it was like 2010, like early 2010, 2015, right? Somewhere around that time.
I love videos of people that are, it's just a prank, bro, and just getting fucked up. Oh, it's so satisfying. I love those videos. Guilty pleasure of mine for sure. I know it's fucked up, but like, those people suck. Those people are just trying to go about the day, and they're being such assholes.
Yeah, there's pranks that are actually funny. Like you don't hurt anybody. Yeah, exactly. And then there's just people being dicks and being like, let's see your reaction type of shit. Like,
yeah. So
obviously they're gonna get mad if you're fucking doing some stupid shit to them.
So the reason why I bring it up is because a popular old YouTuber now blowing up again on Kick. There's a guy named Vitaly. He used to go by Vitaly TV. He was a Russian guy, the buff Russian dude who would like do those pranks. Okay,
I hated him.
He recently went viral on Kick. He's been up, but he started a new segment on his Kick that was supposed to be episodes that basically led to some older gentleman getting fucking knocked out like by a random pedestrian. People thought he was the one who did it. No, apparently. So his little gimmick right now is they're playing a Catch a Predator.
Oh.
And they're luring people to being like, oh, like come hang out with me. They're like hiring like girls who are underage, and it's like come hire like under the parents' consent or whatever. And they're running around saying like come hang out with me, like let's grab dinner, let's talk. And like they have on record now with like some like famous like Hollywood producer who did it, and he like hid into a hotel, whatever. But the guy I'm mentioning is the reason why he blew up. This dude was barely on like his first or second episode. He was somewhere out in Vegas, and what ended up happening was you hear him screaming, and he's doing this in public, screaming to some guy like, you're a pervert, you're a creep, you're a predator, like you're trying to like, you're saying you want to like lick all these holes from this girl, blah, blah, blah. She's underage. Some random pedestrian just happens to walk by. Random dude, like did not even paid because they had to disclose, like, they're like, yo, we don't know this guy. Goes up to the gentleman and he's like, oh, you like playing with kids, huh? Keep in mind, the guy's like late 60s. Like you could tell he's an older gentleman. He literally like, he hit him so hard. So the pedestrian, the random guy hit the old man after confronting him saying like, oh, I'm here what they're saying, like you're a creep. Just straight knocks him out. Guy bangs his head on the concrete. Stream cuts immediately. He like did. A 15, like 5 minutes later. Well, that's what everybody thought. It came out in the news later. Yeah, it came out in the news. Obviously, it blew up. He had to put a statement out. Yep. And saying like, guys in the hospital, we don't know him, we're not associated with this guy, like we don't know what his intentions were, but the guy almost died. Like the older man literally almost died. Like you could see him go into shock when he drops, and people were like, bro, this isn't even remotely funny. So fast forward 2-3 weeks, stop, he drops another episode, but he has a guest star now. He does it with famous. He's a famous gym influencer, owns his own gym, Bradley Martin, and he ends up going around, and that's where they catch the Hollywood guy. This guy, Bradley Martin, pretends to be like the father of this girl, and he's like, he basically confronts the older guy. The guy obviously plays defense. The internet does its thing, and they find out he's like filmed, he's recorded, he's produced like some like very top tier movies. So now he's under like investigation because of the things he was saying. He met up with the 16-year-old for like lunch, and he was like really close to her and talking to her. In the screenshot that they show, they show like his conversation, and he basically says like, she discloses that she's underage, and he's like, that's okay, like we can just grab lunch. Oh yeah. So super weird, super creepy, right? But obviously this is like an ongoing thing now. Like this is becoming like a viral thing of people. His, and then other people are mimicking it now, where they're like playing Catch a Predator.
I've seen TikToks of people doing that.
You gotta be careful doing shit like that, man. You're gonna get other people hurt. Example, the old guy, but you yourself are gonna get killed. You don't know what the fuck these people are about.
And like they're not just bullying them and like cornering them. They're calling the cops and like pressing charge, getting to get charges pressed on them for it. But the crazy, I mean, that's just that, right? That's his entire shtick is like, we catch him, we get charges on him, we get these creeps off the street. The biggest controversy was, you're doing this out in public. Someone literally just came up, some guy in a fucking random bike pulled up, hit the dude, ran off, got away. Like, he didn't even get caught. So the controversy behind it is like, we get what you're trying to do and you're like entertaining whoever's watching that shit. But it's like, then you get to that point of like, okay, you're back to your bullshit where people were criticizing him of like, you had guns pulled on you on camera, yelling it's just a prank. Like you physically touched people for these views, and now you're getting people like hurt. There's no word of the older gentleman's pressing charges on them because they technically didn't do anything except like spew shit out loud, and that caused someone to get violent. But from my knowledge, the guy who assaulted the older gentleman never got caught, and it was like somewhere out in Vegas, I think, when this one happened. Yeah,
he hangs out with Neon. That's gross.
He does hang out with Neon.
Okay, I don't know if Neon is just one of those Adam Ross boys, just one of those Aiden Ross guys. Yeah, just one of those creeps.
He walks around. He does IRL streams. Yeah, okay. I think he did one. He did one with like Speed, and they were in Brazil.
Oh yes. No, I'm just kidding. So there
I show me.
So my worlds were so that and then Neon were like collided a little bit. So I've mentioned it time and time again. Tara Yummy, love her, awesome. So she was dating this guy named Jake Weber, and Jake Weber is friends with this guy named Jamie. Don't remember his last name, but Jamie and Jake kind of just do videos together. They have like the same aesthetic. They're tall, white. They look malnourished, and they have a bunch of tattoos. So apparently, Jake and Jamie went to a party and they were hanging out or whatever, and Neon was there. So I guess Jamie actively, because he streams on Twitch, actively does not like Neon and has made skits about him just being a shitty person in videos, and is like pretty vocal about it. So they noticed that out of everyone that was at the party, because everybody's just there to be chill and at the party to hang out, Neon is kind of creepy or creeping on his own on a couch, not talking to anyone, but is the only one recording and streaming while at the party. So this guy, I think Jamie, I feel like I might even be saying his name wrong, but I think it's Jamie. He gets on his stream and he's listening to him, and Neon is literally saying like, "Oh, should I go fuck around with these gay dudes? Should I go piss them off? Should I go do this?" He's trying to like get a rise and get content for his own like weird like joke shtick while he's at the party. So Jamie and I think Jake was there, or it might have just been Jamie. He like let his manager know to let the party organizer that this is what's going on. This is the kind of person that's at this party. This is what's going to happen. So because of that, they ended up grabbing Neon and escorting him out forcefully out of the party. And as he's being escorted, he's like yelling out a bunch of obscenities and slurs and stuff like that to try to piss people off. But yeah, that guy sucks. That guy sucks.
And he's big on Kick too.
He deserves to get punched in the face with his glasses on. So that's just my opinion.
The reason I bring it up is because obviously Kick's been under a lot of controversy with this whole like compete with Twitch thing, right? Because of how their policies work, and people are like, this is where all the deadbeat like people who are like beating a dead horse, are washed up, are very controversial. Like they're popping up on this app, but you would think as an owner of an app like that gives you the freedom to like upload and post viral like live clips of yourself would be a little more like sensitive when it comes to these things. There's been quotes of like, I think like the CEO saying like he encourages creativity as long as there's no harm to people, but everybody's like, it is harmful because you are bringing up these like people, you're allowing these people to be on this platform. Like there's a reason why they're banned on the other ones, because they're not good people. Like they get a kick or a hard on like fucking with people still, and it's like that's such a dead like thing for people to do.
Yeah,
this Vitaly guy looks model too.
He is. He's like 30 something.
He's not, you guys, he's not that old. He's literally like 32. He's 2 years or a year older than me.
He looks like shit.
I was gonna say he just looks old as shit.
No,
yeah,
that is
like he looks
what I was gonna say. Like he's a year older than me, but he looks at least 5.
He also did steroids, I think.
That might be it.
That man looks like he's 45 to 50.
Yeah, no, he looks like he smokes like 2 carts a day.
Sick.
Like that shit is not good for his skin.
Oh my god, there's a fucking picture still of him on Ridiculousness. He looks 40. That is crazy.
Yeah, he looks old. Dude. But I mean, obviously this guy like blew up on that, so everybody thought he was gonna cut it. They thought, hey, no more. Then this one happened, and they have a bodyguard now. By the way, like they hired a bodyguard. He's not armed because they can't in LA, but they have private security basically, like walking with them. In case of shit like this again, because it's like, dude, like,
so the way, if I'm getting this right, the guy that got knocked out, the old dude, was the one who was allegedly being a pedo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was just the prank. The whole prank was them going into some random dude and saying, "Oh my god,
no, it's not even a prank. Like they baited him. It's a bait.
Okay, so this guy was actually being a pedo creep.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't do anything physically to anybody, but he was the one that they encountered.
Listen, that's still okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Before you keep going, that's still a crime.
Yeah, of course.
With texting somebody and trying to meet up with somebody with the
intentions,
with the intent, right? Yeah, that's still a crime. So I don't know. Don't hate me if I say honestly, I'm kind of a little sad that he didn't die. Fuck pedos. I don't know. Yeah, like I get it. Obviously, not everybody should be going out and doing this kind of stuff because you're putting yourself in trouble. And if you do this shit in public, who knows what'll happen? Because these people are fucking crazy. Who knows if they get anybody else in trouble. But all I'm saying is I'm not mad at him for doing that stuff. Because again, I've seen a bunch of people doing it on TikTok and shit like that. Of I guess in their mind, and kind of like they work with the police, so it is kind of a way of they're
doing their civil duty
thinning out the herds. Yeah, sure. So I don't mind it so much that I'm like, okay, I understand that they're getting their views in, but they are still essentially doing something good. They're getting rid of these people. Obviously, I mean, just like that, don't punch them because realistically, you're going to get a lot more trouble than anything. And I don't know. Yep. I heard that and I was like, there's so much other shit happening. And honestly, I don't really care about a potential child harasser endangerment almost dying.
I assume that based off of the story and the way you were pitching it was that the old man was just some random old man and they were just approaching random people on the street and just making it sound like that they were
his entire thing creeps. Is like trying to recreate the Catch a Predator show.
Well, I got that. So the guy that they were doing this to actually was
the alleged predator. Yeah,
bro. Gotcha. Okay. Well,
like while we're on this, I literally just saw a thing about American Airlines. Stupid as shit. So it was this 9-year-old and she was on a plane with her parents, I'm guessing. And she needed to go to the bathroom, so she was going to the one in coach, right? But one of the flight attendants told her like, "Oh, hold on, like, don't use the coach bathroom. I'll let you use the first class one." So she takes him up to he takes him up to the first class bathroom, but he says, "Oh, hold on, let me just wash my hands." Washes his hands. What's it called? And then the little girl goes in after. Bro, on the toilet seat, he had taped on a sign that says toilet lid not working or some shit like that. And it's his phone taped onto it, like supposedly hidden, but it wasn't, with the flashlight on, basically angled so that when she sits down, it sees her privates.
Gross.
That's so gross.
Little girl was smart enough to, which, I mean, you don't even have to be smart to notice that it was so blatant, but she saw it, took a picture of it, and just told her parents. And then as soon as they landed, like the cops arrested him. Good. And they found that he had done that to a couple other kids. just fucked up.
He had evidence on his phone. That's disgusting.
He had videos on his phone. Yeah. But anyway, fucking American Airlines, for whatever the fuck reason, decided to say, "Oh, listen, it's kind of their fault for falling for it," or like talking about the kids that got
that's crazy.
Recorded. It's like instead of blaming the guy for taping it on the seat or whatever, they're saying no, they should have known because it's so blatant that, and they shouldn't have sat down or whatever the fuck. And it's like this is you're stupid. Like whoever your lawyers are, fire them. Whoever your PR is, just fire them, because that was
American Airlines. They've been on the news for a minute because there's that. And then did you guys also see the thing of like the girl who rode? It was American Airlines too. Now that you brought that up, I think it's American Airlines. It might have been Delta though. Either or, they're both stupid. She drove. She rode the plane, but she got into like the top compartment for your carry-on.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And you literally see her crouched in there laughing. They close it and the plane takes off. Oh. So they're under, I forgot which airline, but they're under, it's one of those two, but they're under investigation for that, because it's like you clearly see like the staff people walking, securing people,
mm-hmm.
and they're like closing the thing, and they see her and they close it. So it's like
sick.
I get a booked flight, bro, but like what the fuck?
I don't know. Better than the under, right? Can't you die from there for freezing or some shit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not insulated.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like super illegal to even do that to begin with. Like you're breaking so many violations of having some.
Yeah, but
I'm not surprised they're on the fucking news again though. American Airlines had a lot of controversy lately, and it's like, who the fuck is running that
it wasn't
company?
United? I feel like United's the one that's been fucking.
Maybe. No, American Airlines has been on the news for a lot. United probably too.
Either way, airlines are some of the dumbest and most like capitalistic industries or companies in the world. They're backed by a bunch of banks. I don't understand that. They're protected by most international economies. I don't know. I don't fucking get it.
I think that's why they're on the news so much, for a bunch of bullshit. Some people recently just got hurt and died off of like a plane taking off.
Yes, I saw that. It was a plane, I think, going into China, and it dropped about 6,000 feet in a matter of like 5 minutes or some shit.
They thought it was like an emergency drop, and it wasn't.
Mad fast. I think they said that the passengers described it as it was flying straight, and then it started going up, and then the engines just straight died, and then they just free falled for however long. And then when the engines kicked back on or whatever happened, it almost caused a like sudden stop. So people flew into the roof, and the ceiling and the parts of the ceiling itself caved into.
Yeah. Because of all the pressure and
gravity. Cabin, and a 67 or somebody 60 plus died. It was an old man.
Yeah,
and a bunch of people got injured.
Fuck.
But are they gonna close it? Nope.
Was it Boeing? No. Do you know? Like the plane?
Like a Boeing plane? No, I don't think it was. I think it was just like a regular plane.
Because they're fucked up. If you're getting on a flight, just make sure it's not a Boeing airplane. Goddamn. Like. With all the stuff that came out, a bunch of whistleblowers, like ex-employees or maybe current, they were saying that it's like the process is so fucked that
to build it, it's like
just like inspections and shit like that, like everything, like nothing's being inspected right, and parts are coming out all fucked up because I guess they're expediting too much shit. So because of that, they're like, I would not ride on a fucking Boeing airplane. Just that coming from an employee of them is like, no.
So the story is a 73-year-old British man has died, and his wife and among dozens of passengers who were injured when a plane from London to Singapore suffered extreme turbulence and plunged 6,000 feet in a matter of seconds, not minutes, seconds. Jeffrey Ralph Kitchen, crazy ass last name,
that's dope.
Who reportedly had a pre-existing heart issue, was traveling on board the Singapore Airlines flight with his wife, when he was killed. His wife was injured and being treated in the hospital. There were 211 passengers and 18 crew on board, including 47 passengers from the UK and 4 Irish nationals. It's a Boeing 7. It's a Boeing 777 plane. Yeah, it left the UK on Monday evening at around 10:17 p.m. local time. However, the flight SQ321 experienced severe turbulence over Myanmar. Data collected from the flight radar show that how the plane suddenly dropped 6,000 feet as it approached the coast of Thailand, and it made an emergency landing in Bangkok. One passenger on plane on the flight said that they suffered a dramatic drop, meaning that people not wearing a seatbelt were launched immediately into the ceiling. Another passenger, Jerry, who was traveling with to his son's wedding, told BBC that that was the worst. That day was the worst in his life.
I mean, I imagine. God damn.
I would only imagine. Yeah.
Hell so no, bro.
Boeing.
You know,
crazy.
I like all this. I've heard of all the stories now of Boeing, and I've been saying I don't have a fear of flying, but I'm just like, I don't want to fly for a while. I don't know. At least not. I want to make sure it's not a Boeing plane, and I think a bunch of people are doing that now, because I think when you're booking, they give you the option, or like they at least let you see what kind of plane it is now.
I was gonna say I haven't.
They're disclosing the type of plane.
I haven't noticed the last time that I flew, so I was just about to say I hope that that's an option, or they make that an option, because
they're disclosing the plane. I would want to know
what kind of plane I'm on. I'm not trying to deal with that. Also, for the planes to be going out, like parts for the parts to be going out so quickly that you can't quality check. Maybe if you quality check, then you wouldn't need parts pumping out nonstop at a rapid pace to the point where you can't even quality check, you know?
They don't need
doesn't make any sense to me.
They don't want it for what's it called, repairs or anything like that. They want them just to build more planes and sell. Like, they don't care about that's what their thing now is now, because apparently Boeing used to like pride themselves on having everything checked out, and I guess history wise they've switched owners like a bunch of times to the point where now they don't care as long as they only care about bottom line, essentially. So, which at this point, because they fucked themselves over from, you know, shipping out shitty planes, nobody's probably, I imagine, hopefully nobody's going to be wanting to buy their planes, because they're like, no, we're just going to get fucking sued. At least I would hope that that's what the thought process is for airlines nowadays, but I don't know. Greedy as motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't know, but that plane, that I kept up with the news and some of that, and I was like, dude, that's to think that you like people use it as an essential flight thing. Like, people actually use it to like fly, like get to work. Because there's people who travel for work like regularly, like, or they use it to travel like a lot of people fly for work, like work purpose.
That
like
makes sense. Okay, I thought you meant like they were busting a Taylor Swift.
Like it's a car? No.
Exactly. No. I was like, I don't think that's
crazy.
A good idea.
Like people too much. They put too much trust into these things for them to be falling apart like that.
I didn't know that I remember hearing about this, the plane that took off and it ended up losing a wheel during takeoff.
Oh yeah, that was literally like it was going.
Boeing.
Literally, all of these things that you're hearing about, like the planes failing, have all been Boeing.
Yep.
The one that went in the fucking air and lost its emergency door, like it just popped out and they had to make an emergency.
There's a recording of it.
Yeah, that was Boeing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think one of them
made an emergency landing and the fucking engine piece was like out.
Dope.
So I was like, yeah, they're.
I remember seeing some shit that I was talking about how I guess Boeing had some safety feature essentially that like keeps pilots from fucking up something with takeoff. But I guess when it was first deployed, there was a bug that essentially it would cause it to nosedive, and there was really no way to override that like manually. Like a pilot can go and be like, "Oh, you're being stupid, computer." But yeah, I think because of that, like a bunch of planes have been crashing because of that, and obviously I'm pretty sure they got sued. But yeah, no, don't go on Boeing airplanes.
Another thing you shouldn't do is look up to piece of shit people. Did you guys hear about the fucking the chief kicker, the kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs? His graduation speech.
Yeah,
that shit is wild.
That's all over my space of like TikTok.
I remember I saw something. I didn't remember what he said.
So just to give you a brief description of what like the highlight conversation. Obviously, the whole thing's a shitty thing, but his top comment was, women have been told diabolical lies about prioritizing career advancements over motherhood and suggested Pride Month celebrities a deadly sin. So he went after the people from the community, the LGBTQ plus community, and then he went after women in general. The crazy part about all this, and people are like, you're insanely stupid and like super disrespectful. His mom is like a very well-known like astrophysicist. She's an astrophysicist. Sick. Like she's big. She has a big name.
She's like one of the smartest.
That mom better go home, smack his ass real quick.
And you know what? It's crazy.
I hope she called him and she just told him like, you were such a fucking disappointment.
Well, here's the thing. Like, and it's so fucking weird that we live in a day like this where it's like, so I watched a couple videos of it. I looked up on it. Behind the backlash, there's always people that support him, right? They're going to support this. Yeah. The fucking amount of men and women who came out and have been saying all this shit, who have been saying all these things, like saying, oh, this young man is bright. Like he's speaking the truth.
He's bright in a dimly lit closet. That's what he is.
That's one of the main like people are really fucking like backing him. So and then a lot of people are upset on top of that. They're also upset that he mentioned Taylor Swift, but he didn't say her name.
Yeah, he said teammate's girlfriend.
My teammate's girlfriend. Like it's like everyone's like, bro, like
she isn't the most successful and celebrated pop star of our like generation and generations before us or after. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Yeah.
He also said another thing he said, I had wrote this one. He also urged men to be more present and do quote unquote do hard things in and outside of the home. So be more of a man.
Dope.
Like if you're a man, you should be doing hard things. You shouldn't be doing like being at home on a computer or this and that. Like you should be doing manly man things.
You know what's hard and manly? Being a kicker. Being a kicker that's spent I think the total amount on the field is 4 hours, 6 hours of play time. He's doing the hard work out there for us. Thank you, brother.
He gets paid an insane amount of money just to stretch.
An insane amount of money just to fuck up a kick. Have you seen that clip going around? Up the kick.
So people are like, hey, bro, you're talking all this shit. They're like, and you can't even fucking kick a ball to like save your life.
You're telling people to do their proper like biological jobs, and you can barely do the one that you're paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for. That's crazy. Pot, you don't even have to meet the kettle. Pot, just look in the mirror, fix yourself. You look dirty. Jesus Christ,
you are dirty.
That's crazy.
So besides that, everybody's been waiting. They were waiting for the head of the Chiefs to say something. He's not going to say anything.
Can't.
So they went after trying to get a comment off Patrick Mahone. Today, I think this was today. Yeah, today he finally made a speech. People are upset. Yeah, people are upset with him because he kind of dodges it by saying, but he basically said his name's Harrison Butker, I think,
Butker.
Harrison Butker is his name, is the kicker's name. He said he's a great person.
Hey, Butker? I'm sorry.
So he's like, he called him a great person, sticking up for his teammate while also saying that the kicker's views might not be the same value as I have. But people are like, okay, we get that. But what are your values? Sure. Like, what do you think of this? And he was just like, he's a great person. Like he's never had ill intentions.
Okay. I mean, I can't be upset about that because I literally said last episode that I'm friends with people that have different viewpoints than I do. But my difference between them and me is that they're not giving commencement speeches and aren't getting paid thousands and thousands and thousands, possibly millions of dollars worth in contracts and money for bullshit.
And this is kind of to
women and homosexual stuff.
Yeah, this is kind of to like just add more to what Lee's saying. How like, you know, he has friends like that. Well, we all have like, I guess, people in our lives, right? That we're like, okay, like we're friends with you, but we don't necessarily agree with you.
Agree with your viewpoints. Yeah.
His little quote was, "When you're in the locker room, there's a lot of people from a lot of different areas of life." He said, "There's certain things that he said I don't necessarily agree with, but I understand the person that he is, and he's trying to do whatever he can to lead people in the right direction."
There's that comment in the lockers.
That comment itself is crazy because he was like, "Yeah, I might not agree with what he says, but he has good intentions." Not only did he disrespect a whole community and women in general, like man stood there and said that something that didn't pop up here was like, "You're gonna leave this graduation," and keep in mind this is like a big university. He's like, "You're gonna leave. He also has a degree in physics too, by the way. So he's a graduate from like all that. But he said, "You're gonna leave here. Women are leaving here not in hopes of chasing a future with a career, but into entering motherhood and becoming someone's wife." It's fucking insane.
No.
People walked out of fucking Jerry Seinfeld's speech because of who he is, because of who he is as a person and his religion, right?
Yeah.
Nobody apparently walked out of this. People stood quiet and let this man speak the entire speech, which is insane.
Okay, so
it's just wild.
Can I
just want your guys' opinion on what you think about this.
This might be unpopular, but I'm so over people giving the excuse of, oh, he has different values. Oh, he's what's it called? You know, I don't agree with the opinion, but whatever. You know,
he's not. He's 26.
I am the same mindset of, yes, you can have a differing opinion of me or as me, but I cannot stand people who actively just preach or try to say some bullshit of how other people should be living their lives.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't care, bro. Like, if you want to live like that, that's fine for you. Don't fucking go at other people telling them how to live, because that's just, who the fuck are you?
Where's our here?
Like, and I know that a lot of this, especially apparently with his background, it's I don't know, maybe it's just me interpreting it wrong, but I feel like this is all like Christian bullshit.
You know, it's funny that it was actually at a private Catholic liberal arts school in Kansas.
Yeah,
bro.
It wasn't even Christian. It was a Catholic school.
Listen, no, because religion in general, and I know I've fucking said my gripes about religion and so already, but I saw literally a TikTok today about it's a priest on there who basically he plays two parts. It's like, one, he plays a person who's like being one of these strict kind of ignorant Christians, you know, and he's playing the part of like trying to reason with them. So the one that he did was him playing the part of a guy who's saying like, you know what, like, I don't like gay people because the Bible says Bible says that being gay is a sin, is bad, blah blah blah.
Nah, the Pope said it's cool.
So so the priest, he like basically says all this stuff as far as like debunking shit of the Bible, saying things like, you know, there's so many things that are wrong and right in the Bible, and it's all because realistically it was written by people. People are flawed, people are stupid. Even if this was word of God or whatever the hell, it was written by man's hand, which, you know, whenever there's a person involved, there's always bound to be flaw somewhere. So essentially what I'm saying is like, the old school way of thinking is that, you know, the Bible, any of these like super old scriptures are law, and it should be followed to a T. But in reality, it's like, no, you should just fucking follow it as a somewhat guide if you really want to be religious, but be conscious that times evolve and times we have to evolve with the times. If not, you're just gonna be looking like this fucking idiot who doesn't understand what the real world is like, what people strive and hope to achieve, because everybody has their own goals, you know. It's like essentially what this whole thing is it's like him saying like fuck you, if you're a woman, you have no say in what you want to do, and that's
you said you have gross. No real goals except to want to be a mom.
That's fucking gross, right?
Yeah,
it's just knowing damn well
who his mom is. It's crazy. Like she basically paved the way for him to get to where he is today.
And if the whole excuse is being
there
like
needs to be more women in STEM, just saying that's true.
If the whole argument of that, at least one that I've heard, is saying that men should be working hard enough so that they can support them and all this stuff. I mean, if the woman wants that, great. If not, that's also fine, because realistically, that's what we want in this world is people. You get the choice, because if that choice is taken from you, that's just that's fucking stupid. I don't know. I'm sounding preachy as shit, but that's me.
I was gonna say that so because I said it's in my space of TikTok, this is what my space has been giving this little background information, because this guy, hey buddy, how's it going, friend? You like butt stuff too, I hear. That's fun. Apparently he was a cheerleader in high school, and he was known to kind of what did she say specifically? Basically, he was fucking dudes. He was fucking dudes, and specific, like it was, bro, mad specific details of like what kind of person he was sleeping with. But it got to, so I guess because of that, I guess he was, I don't know what the fuck, whatever he is, was put into conversion therapy or camp twice. Twice. First time didn't stick. Still love the dick. Second time, I guess it stuck, and now he's misogynistic, bad kicker. I don't know. Fuck, the downgrade is crazy. Should have just stuck with cheerleading. Not that cheerleading is it's not bad. Just saying,
it's not better.
It's better on this side. It's better on this side. Just saying.
It's fucking tough, bro. Fucking gymnastics and anything like that. Tough.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, majority of us that are gay cheerleaders or just gay feminine or whatever, just gay. Well, no, gay men do have some pretty misogynistic views too, but I feel like you're less likely to deal with the heterosexual misogynist if they're in, cheerleading, or if it's or like misogynistic viewpoints from a gay man in cheerleading. I don't know.
Yeah,
like
if you're within that space,
it's gonna happen, but I feel like it's less likely.
So, yeah.
But yeah, what did you say?
I was just gonna say two things. One, fuck conversion camps. Religion, stupid bullshit.
Conversion therapy is awful. Conversion camps are terrible.
Yeah,
all that is awful. There's so stupid.
Second,
it's funny that people go to those conversion camps, and there's always so many stories of like, yeah, we just fucked a lot.
Well, yeah,
like,
no
they didn't help us.
No, okay. So my second point was, I literally just saw this episode of South Park where
you need to stop using South Park as a reference.
They're so good at fucking making commentary and making it funny.
They are.
What's it called? It was the episode where Cartman tricked Butters into having him suck his dick or something like that, or at least put it in his mouth. Point is, Butters gets sent to conversion camp because what's it called? His dad was like, "Oh, you're bi-curious. Like, we need to get rid of that." But whatever.
Yeah.
Butters, obviously being dumb, he's just like, "I don't even know what that means," but okay. So he goes, and what's it called? At the end of it, essentially, what ends up happening is that one of the little boys is about to commit sewer slide.
Got you.
And they're trying to convince him not to. And Butters basically goes on a rant of saying like, you know what? I don't even know if I am bi-curious or not, but if I am, I don't care, because if I was made by God, then I think he was a little bi-curious too if he made me this way.
Yeah.
So it's just like good shit.
And he goes off and does it.
That's what. So I've we've all said what our views are, but just in case if you haven't, watched those episodes, none of us are like super religious or like at all for the most part. We span from like atheist to I think agnostic. I don't know what Steve is. Agnostic, yeah. So that's the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm friends with a bunch of atheists. I'm friends with a bunch of agnostics. I'm even friends with people that are religious, but everybody's chill. So, but this girlfriend that I had in the past, me and her would just hang out all the time. We would talk, and she was like one of the first friends that I had that was truly, really atheist. And she's like way older than me. And it was just like this, it's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it made me who I am today. It helped form the lead that we have here.
Cool.
But me and her always had this viewpoint of like, if God is real and then he made us, because that's the teachings. God made all, and in his vision or in his image. Hello? What? Okay, yeah, sure. That's okay. Gay.
That's a mindset, bro.
I'm very gay. So very gay. So if that's the case, then all right. Hey Jesus, like what I don't know, bro. It just like the math doesn't add up, and it's just always so like, it's just so frustrating what not just religion in general, but just what teachings and beliefs and any fact, any kind of thing can just change smart individuals to the. I'm not trying to be offensive because it's just God, but like, damn, if it's received in a negative way, it makes the dumbest fucking people. It makes the smartest people into the dumbest fucking sheep. I swear to God, it is crazy. It's asinine. And the way to even counteract that not even belief, just question that thought process or those morals or those commandments it's common sense. It's just common sense. It's common sense. It's literally looking at one and then looking at one and there's a plus in the middle, so it's going to equal 2. People are seeing 1 plus, yay, and they stay mad about it. And they think it's I just don't understand. I truly don't understand. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And yeah, just for that, it's just so dumb. From
what I understand, I mean, we say this as people living in a more diverse area, there's you meet people of all walks of life in LA, California at least. But from what I know, I guess people who like are super religious like that end up coming from these small towns or states, whatever, where
like rural areas.
Realistic. Bro, I said in a past episode, fuck transplants.
For real.
Fuck transplants.
They come from these areas where literally their only community is church and or things of that nature. Where if you don't follow it, you're ostracized. You're kind of labeled as a weirdo's outsider, whatever. But essentially, what it is, and I don't mean this in an offensive way, it is brainwashing. It's conditioning you to believe a certain way because, that's how they've learned. That's how essentially they've survived.
That's their upbringing.
And I'm not saying that you're stupid to get brainwashed. I'm just saying that it's very, very stupid / ignorant to not open your mind once you branch out, or at least try to branch out. Because if you're just stuck like that, you're never gonna grow as a person. That's why I really fucking hate I hate religion just because of the dark ages. If honestly, if that was never a thing, who knows where we'd be as a society now. But all I'm saying is just don't be afraid to learn a little bit about the world, and on top of that, just what's it called, maybe you'll find something better because you just don't agree with everything that you've been taught, even though you're conditioned to want to believe it, you know? I don't know.
I will say, with all that being said, I do understand, and I feel like we all understand that that's not all religion. Like we just said, we have religious friends, and those are people that I think that truly practice the philosophy that God is love. God loved, and
be thy neighbor.
And he died for your sin. So you do whatever you're gonna do. That is gonna be morally fucked up, and you know, according to what is being taught at the root of it, the root belief. No matter what, you're just gonna go up there. You're just living your life. You have this, have fun, and then when you go up there, chill. That's the whole idea. So people that practice that, homies, by all means, great. You practice and believe in love. That's great. I'm all about it. Love that. If that was the general practice of religion, I'm pretty sure you would have way more people on your side. Way more people would just be into the idea of just, oh, you love thy neighbor, love thyself, treat thy neighbor with respect, and you will be treated with respect. Like, it's just normal shit. But because it's so misconstrued and used in such a toxic, batshit crazy way, you get looked at in a negative light, and it happens.
You know what?
And I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it before in an episode, but I was like, you know, when I listened to that, I remember seeing that that's essentially the basic rule of Satanism, and I'm just like, you know, being a Satanist doesn't sound that bad.
Truly, dude, truly. I forgot what I saw that what they were marching at recently or for. Oh, it was for abortion rights.
Yeah.
It was the Church of Satan. And they were just marching, and they're like, yeah, we just don't believe in harming other people's freedoms and stopping them for having full autonomy of their own bodies. So we're out here and we're showing support, and we're giving protests. And those are Satanists, dude.
Those are hell seekers.
Oh my God, those are healthy life seekers. That's what that is. That's Jesus Christ.
Every day, awesome. I don't know, bro. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, you know, maybe it's about Satanist. Time. Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, if you do believe in religion, hopefully you do practice the love thy neighbor, love thyself with respect, and you're not some kind of person that looks at me and just thinks, oh dang it, how dare you speak, you homosexual.
You're just mad because you secretly want that.
See, just like that kicker. That man is dumb as shit. I don't know why I don't get it. But I do love everybody's responses, and a lot of course. I saw one recently that was a mom, and she was like, hope everyone has a good day or some shit like that. But fuck the guy that thinks that my daughter being the first in our family to get a college diploma should be nothing more than a baby making farm. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's so disrespectful.
That's what I was going to say earlier. It's so disrespectful to the women that are there. Bro, you have an audience of women that are college graduates.
Yeah. A lot of them probably are first gen.
You're 4 to 6 years way overdue.
And you're mad successful. Like,
bro, what are you doing? Why do you care? Holy shit. Exactly. You got money, success.
It's like the worst part is like you're not even in a position of power. You're just a successful athlete who sat down while your QB and their team won the fucking Super Bowl 3 times.
Kicker. And your like time on the field is abysmal. What? Yep. I'm pretty sure if I really did football, I would be on the field more as a fucking defender with this fucking body, bro. Put some muscle into this bitch, I'll kill someone.
Let's say, okay.
Jesus Christ.
For happenstance, if any other kicker happens to be listening, we're not saying that it's easy.
Yes, no.
But all I'm saying is being realistic. It's not the toughest fucking position. Yeah.
If you're gonna be a piece of shit about it, bro, listen. I mean, yeah.
At least be part of the top 5 kickers.
It is. I am a person that looks like this and lives this kind of life that is saying these statements, but I'm also not saying that all my female friends that have chosen the life of higher education are wasting their true potential at being baby fucking farms or just breeding stations.
Weird.
Or someone's happy wife.
Oh my God. It makes me so mad. And I'm because I think about that, I'm like, it's just so insulting. It's just so downright insulting. You're just like literally looking at someone that did all the hard work and you're saying, that's such a waste. Nah, such a waste. What are you doing? Nah. What the fuck? It makes me so mad. That's so stupid.
I agree.
What a dumb piece of shit.
Funny.
Somebody replace him that is better and is like a better person.
He got replaced?
Better at their job and a better person.
No.
Oh, you're saying like somebody should. Okay.
Somebody please do, yeah.
Yeah, somebody please replace him.
Bro, just get like any Mexican dude and like in one of these fucking soccer fields that are just playing for fun. I guarantee you they're as good, if not better, of a kicker.
Put Steve on the field. He used to do football. Not a kicker,
but
he used to do football. No, I said football.
His knees fucked.
Knees.
My knees a new knee.
Needs a new knee. No, yeah.
It's funny. I was going into this episode today thinking like a lot of my shit's just giant fuck yous to all these people. Because when I thought I was done, I saw the what's her name? Marjorie Taylor bullshit against AOC.
Oh, I didn't see any of that, but bro, I can already imagine.
Why? It's like we're talking about people without
personality. What if I talk about this bleach blonde, butch bodied? Oh my God! I was like, bitch.
So AOC had like a very big exchange with Marjorie Taylor. She first insulted, I forgot who, but she told her like maybe it's those eyelashes that you keep batting up and down that are so heavy that it doesn't let you see. And then AOC came out and was like, you cannot fucking be up here talking like that, like straight, like going in on her. And then she was like, well, sorry that you're like poorly uneducated. Like tells AOC she's uneducated, that she's like basically calling her like just a bunch of shit. This is live on television. This is during a debate. These are actual people of power. Like these are people who are like stand for like a fucking state, a senate, whatever the fuck. They're up there. Like we live in a time where people like this exist. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Fuck a kicker. Who the fuck let this bitch in? Because what is this? Like, how are you up here insulting a grown-ass woman, you being a grown-ass woman in a position of politics and power? Like, her debate was, I'm going to insult you. Oh, you want to talk shit too? I'll insult you too. And then they were trying to force her to apologize. And she was like, I don't have to apologize if it's the truth. And people went fucking insane.
Bro, AOC's... she said, God, I wish I could. Let me see if I could get the name. Jeffrey. God, it's a woman. She says it. It's a on the right side, a Republican woman that says it to a Democratic black woman. So on top of everything, Jesus Christ. But she says, yeah, I think your fake eyelashes are messing up. It's Jasmine Crockett. I think that's the Democratic.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, she says, I think your fake eyelashes are messing you up reading.
Yeah. And she just said, it's so good. Listen, these are my constituents. Oh my God. Listen, if it's... No, I'm trying to think of a way to word it. I'm okay with my representatives being themselves. If that's their true self,
what she said.
By all means, I'm all about it. But like... You know, keep it classy because you are an important person.
So when after Marjorie Taylor's comment, obviously AOC steps in and tells she wants to like remove her words from like
the record.
So then she was like out of nowhere, like cause she was like, "How dare you talk to somebody like that? Like that's so disrespectful." And she's like, "Are your feelings hurt? Did I hurt your feelings?" It's like, dude.
Yeah, that was like it was giving very. Oh,
she called her baby girl.
Yeah, that's what the AOC says. She says that the whole are you upset? Did I hurt your feelings? And then AOC responds with, baby girl, don't even. I was like, oh shit. AOC's upset.
Listen, I get it. I get that Congress is supposed to be this noble fucking high class shit. I don't know, bro. I feel like at this point it should really just fuck censorship type of shit. Say whatever the fuck you want, because like,
listen, if Trump's gonna do it, or Trump already did it, then why the fuck isn't everybody? Like, clearly we're all okay with it.
So I know the whole thing is like, oh, I'm supposed to be the bigger person or whatever. I'm like, fuck no, bro. If they're going that low, go lower. Fuck them.
That. Meet them or even or hit harder, bro.
Hell yeah,
that
bro.
Is crazy.
He made her repeat it. She's like, I just want to understand if someone's talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. She's like, we'll be okay with it. And he was like, oh, what again?
Sick.
Bro, it's immediate right after. Like,
and she starts laughing.
It's like an instant, like 2 seconds, and then what again? What the fucking accent and everything, and the guy next to her, and everybody around it, the fucking auditorium was just like, damn. God. And immediately once that's said, then the little white girl's like, Your Honor, have that stricken from the record. Your Honor, stricken. It's like, girl, get out the fucking kitchen. Clearly, you're gonna get burned. You're gonna get burnt. You are getting burnt right now. Be gone. Yeah. Be gone. That show's hilarious, dude.
What state is she from, Marjorie?
I think she's Florida.
She's not Florida. I don't know. I'm just wondering, because I'm like, bro, like, I don't care what side you're on. I feel like everybody can agree she's really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is she still in her position? I think she's from Georgia. I could be wrong.
She Republican, Mitch McConnell.
I think her name is Susan Glazer. I think that's her name.
Oh, I meant Marjorie. But
Marjorie. Yeah, it is Marjorie Taylor. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Marjorie Taylor, representative from Georgia.
Political Party Republican. Yeah, Georgia.
Okay, I was right.
Oh,
it looks like Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Georgians, get on it, bro. Like, she's just embarrassing y'all. Yeah. Like, I don't like, literally though, if you
Cardi B,
if you're right leaning, that's fine. Just get somebody who's actually capable of having a conversation. Somebody who doesn't look like a fucking clown. But I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Those are my standards.
No, I bought stand with that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so sorry that my entire episode's been a fuck you to all these people, but we've had a storm of idiot people, of celebrities in position of power that should not exist.
Shit.
Sometimes
when it's about shitty people,
sometimes it's worth bringing up and talking about it. And I hope you guys, before talking shit about somebody, you're doing your research. At least when it comes to these shitty ass people, like, don't be afraid to voice your opinion when it comes to idiot people like this. Like, you know, the bigger the voice, the better heard. Whether something happens or not, but hopefully these people aren't allowed to fucking show face and talk to the youth or make an example to the youth of like what should be a representation of a human being.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll start quick with my final remarks. Don't be a piece of shit person. And then, I mean, that's kind of it. Just don't be a shitty person. Don't fucking follow these asshole of people as an example of what you should be. Like, you want to be an asshole. Okay, be an asshole, but be smart about it. And don't be an asshole to others. You know, it's like, if you want to be cruddy, then fuck it. You're not going to really go anywhere in life. These people got lucky is what all I can say is these people got lucky before people really noticed that we shouldn't allow these kind of people in anywhere near our children's futures or whatever they like strive to be, you know?
That being said, along with that, it is an election year. I know I said it earlier in another episode about, you know, politics have gotten really stupid, but you know, this is the time if you really want to make a change, especially just read a little bit, read up on their policies. If you don't agree with it, get them out. That's all I'm saying.
True that.
Yeah. Well, we'll switch over to our favorite part, lighten up the thing, to what our favorite obsessions if and or we have any, and your guys' final remarks on whatever we talked about today, or just in a general concept. We'll start with Lee.
Hello. So for this week, I've been trying to listen to the new Billie Eilish album. I was telling these guys yesterday or the day before. I do like some of the songs, but it wasn't the vibe that I was looking for. I'm not really in like or don't want to be in like a somber kind of mood or melancholic kind of mood or sad kind of vibe. And she does have some like uppers in there, but nothing that I was really like expecting. But I don't really know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting the slow stuff. Some of it, like I said, some of it is good. I think the songs that I do like are Lunch, like everybody else. Lunch is a good song. Chihiro is a good one too, and Birds of a Feather is really good. And what was the other one that I liked?
I think those are the ones that everybody's liking, right?
Yeah, I think that's a yeah. Mm-hmm. Lunch, Chihiro, Birds of a Feather. And I think that's it, because I even said like it's I've made it up to like 5 and 6. 5 was my first listen through, and I was falling asleep at the wheel of the car. I just couldn't do it. Number 6, I tried to listen to it the other day, and I got up to 6 and I ended up falling asleep. So, I don't really know, but it's still good. It's like old school sad Billie, but not so like poppy. It's more like somber. So if you're into that kind of vibe, give it a listen. It's not bad. Just, not my vibe right now. The album is called Hit Me Hard and Soft, by the way, for those of you that want to know. Like songs, it's gonna be Ain't Just a Game by Roya, Roya. Ain't Just a Game. I just heard it today. It's a good song. It is catchy. I kind of like the way that they build up to it on TikTok a little bit more. So if you want to look up their TikTok, Ain't Just a Game, Roya, I think you'll find them like coming up with this idea. I kind of wish they kept that in the song, but it's still good. I do like it. Just a heads up, the first build up isn't the actual drop, so you kind of have to stick with it for a little bit.
Yeah, that sucked me out.
Yeah, just to let you know. So,
yeah, it changes by 1:30.
Yeah, so that's that song. And then the other one is She Calls Me Daddy by King Mala. King King space Mala Mala. My friend recommended me to listen to the song while I was streaming so he could see my reaction to it. It's a good little vibe. I like it, and it's just the bisexual woman just knowing she's hot, sexy shit, dude. And amen, hallelujah. See, if God made people in His image, then God's kind of hot, bro.
God has His favorites, bro.
This sounds like something I would have expected from Billie.
Yeah, this is old Billie. This is like when she started music.
This one is like her second album, and I kind of like that album a little bit more.
Yeah,
and then the third one's good too, but this one most recently, I'm like, I kind of wanted a little bit more in this, a little bit more up. I wanted more up.
I think she dropped too many albums like that, so I can see why she would want to switch.
It was time for like a different change of pace, but it's just I'm not there right now, so maybe in the future, but not right now.
I don't know, bro.
So yeah, so those are my songs. TV shows. I'm watching that Parasite show on Netflix, Parasite Grey. It's really good. You don't have to play the game to even really know like what's going on, because it's based off of the anime or manga. Yeah, no, you don't. You just go into it and watch it, and it's pretty good. The monsters look creepy. I'm enjoying it, so that's a good time. I also started watching Dairy Girls on Netflix because the actress that's the lead in Bridgerton season 3, I don't think she got started on there, but it's the role that kind of made her more popular. It's pretty funny, good humor. I don't recommend it for everyone, though. It does have its misses, and it's not that it's like edgy or whatever. It's just some of the jokes just don't hit. But it's still cute. It's so funny. And I think that's kind of about it. I don't think I have anything else. No different games. Still driving. Still vibing. Yeah, there's nothing new. No. Okay. We're playing State of Decay. If you guys want to check us out when we're streaming and stuff like that, that'd be cool. Streaming more me with them. And yeah. And as for the fuck yous of this episode, fanatic religious people, misogynists, and who else gets one? What's a good three? What's a good third one?
You're a hater.
Oh, PDF files.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and prankster YouTubers. 4. Boom. Oh my god. Got past 3.
Cool.
But yeah, fuck you to all 4 of those people. Those types. Y'all suck. You're all gross. And that's it.
Rich.
Cool. All right. I have 2 songs. The first one most people should know it. It's what's it called? It's by Shaka Khan. I just been obsessed with some throwbacks. It's called Ain't Nobody. It's just one of those super 80s, like, what's it called? You could drive down it, you could boogie to it if you really want to, but it's just, the beat is so fucking good, like the instrumental. And again, just very, very, very 80s. So yeah, if you haven't already heard Shaka Khan, do yourself a favor to like start listening to her.
Nice.
Yeah. And then second song is more indie. It's called A Leo Underwater by Daffodils. I feel like I've recommended it. I could be wrong, but
I don't think so. I would remember that title.
Yeah, it's called A Leo Underwater. This one gives me very much summer vibes coming up.
Ooh, I love that album cover. That PP cover is so cute.
No, they're really good. I like the singer's voice a lot. I love the synths that they use. I love what's it called, the little guitar. I just like the song. Listen to it. Good little summer anthem. And then final remarks. What's it called? Religion is fine. It's not for everybody, but just don't
use it to cause harm or don't dismay to other people. Don't
insert it into people's lives. I don't know. Like, don't use it as an excuse to tell people how to live, because it's stupid and not everybody wants to. That's just simple as that.
And everybody lives the way that you live.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
And then, yeah, that's really all I got. Oh, fuck Boeing.
Nice.
Yeah. And I already said my remarks, but shout out to my people who had a good time at EDC. I talked to a lot of my friends who went. Always looks fun. Always a blast. Still glad I fucking hung my cap because I want to travel more than do anything else. But I have one song that I recommend, and this is just based because of EDC. It's called "Go Back" by John Summit. He's a big house music producer now. He blew up.
Featuring Julia Church.
Yeah, and Sub Focus.
Gotcha.
Sub Focus is another great fucking DJ, but Go Back is the one.
Little tangent. I will never understand. People will be like, I cried to this song at EDC or at a festival or whatever.
You have to understand, people are rolling. It's a different emotion.
But I'm still like,
it's crying to a song at a festival.
It's high end.
I don't know.
I can do that. I could do that sober.
Yeah, there's a couple songs that I know, like I didn't cry to. Like,
I mean, yeah, different music for different moments in people's lives. You never know.
Yeah.
Some people would be surprised if you get emotional over, like, I don't know, some song you get emotional over. I imagine. Yeah. I don't know. You listen to a bunch of different genres. Going through all that's too much time.
Yeah.
So that's mine. Shout out to all my friends who went. I'm glad you guys got home safe. I hope you had a fun time. And yeah, like I said, I already said my final remarks. Don't be a piece of shit person. Don't spew hate. If you have power, or some sort of like community that does look up to you. Be respectful, be nice, lead the right way, not in some bullshit way. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share us with your family members, share us with the people who you think would have a kick listening to this.
Don't share this with religious people if they get easily offended. Share
this with religious people because a view is a view, whether you like it or not. And yeah,
we went to the LA Fair this past weekend. I don't know if he'll put in pictures.
Okay.
Cut this part out. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, that being said, love you guys. Thanks for watching us. Everybody who does watch us all the way to the end. Whether you watch us halfway at the beginning or not, we always appreciate you guys. We are entering half of the year, so if you guys have any future plans, now that we are getting by next week,
we're also about to hit episode 100. Let us know if you want to see something special. I like any recommendations for that, but I do want to do something for it.
100.
Yeah.
Anyways, love you guys. Have a good one. Peace.
Bye.